Right now, I'm totally happy paying for somebody else to do it and deal with the toilets that back up in the middle of the night. Or is my time better spent doing something else, like running or hanging out with my kids? Or we've got a second home down on a lake, so I want to spend more time there. So, you really start looking at these things, and sometimes adding in complexity just doesn't really make a difference for your margin. I think property management is one of those. I don't manage my properties. I think a lot of people think they want to control it. And I know that there's waste, and I know there's loss that occurs, and I know there's expense. But for me, in order for me to do it appropriately, and I think a lot of people, you've got to take on a lot, and it's an entirely another business. It's not just something you can kind of maybe tack right on to something. So there is a situation that I'll probably go that route at some point, but it takes a while, takes time. Right now, I'm totally happy paying for somebody else to do it and deal with the toilets that back up in the middle of the night.
I was going to say that's often what I talk with people about, even early on, looking to start with investing, picking up that first property or two or three as like, look, do you really want to have your time get sucked into managing the properties? For some people, they might enjoy doing it. They might not want to pay that cost. But the reality is why don't you think about having somebody that's all they do it? Your time to go focus on growing your portfolio versus managing the properties and figuring out how to do a lease or figuring out, what to do when somebody's not paying and how does that work? Well, stay in your lane. Let those people do a great job of that. And then that allows you to go do a great job of growing your portfolio.
I would say the other thing to that is always understand that you only get somebody 80% of the way. It's never going to be the way you want it to be. It's never going to be 100%, but you have to be comfortable with the 80%. Now, if somebody's not 80%, you probably want to find somebody that's 80%. Know that there's going to be 20% you're going to have to live with or deal with. And that's okay.
That's the price you pay for not being Jeff's property management company. Right. You got to be okay with that, right?
You got to be okay with some loss. It's just going to happen.